Good morning and welcome back to another episode of Craig's Custom Cooking. Today I'm going to make a roast chicken. Compared to a lot of my other videos that I make, this is a fairly simple one, very quick one. You might be breathing a sigh of relief. But I did want to give a shout out to Kendrick Hurst of Country Corner Meat Markets in Blue Ridge Summit, Pennsylvania. He sells me these chickens. I also get 99% of my meat from him. They're a very good butcher shop. They have very high quality meat. And like I said, I get most of my meat from him. The only time I don't is if I have to run out to the store and get something that I don't have in stock in the freezers or in the refrigerator. So let me turn the camera around. I'll show you the process of how I roast my chickens. It's a very simple, straightforward process. All right, so in the sink, we have this chicken from Country Corner Meat Markets. It is a 3-pound chicken. I'm gonna open up the package. I'm gonna leave everything in the sink because if there's any juices or anything that come off the chicken, I want to be able to clean the sink with hot soapy water. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna rinse this chicken. You can see inside and out. Put my hand in there to loosen up anything that needs to come out. That's it. Now we're going to let this drain a little bit and I'll show you the next step. Now I put the chicken on a cutting board on some paper towels. I have other paper towels here, and we're just going to completely dry off the outside of our chicken. Make sure there's no more water. All right, I also take the paper towels and I put it inside of the cavity. I want to dry the inside of the chicken out as best we can. There's some fat we're going to get rid of. Now just turn it over. Make sure you get under the wings. All right, we're ready to move on to the next section. All right, so this is our chicken. I have it washed, dried. I use this rotisserie chicken seasoning. I get it at Safeway. It's made by Perfect Pinch. It's a very, very good seasoning to put on a chicken. First off, we're going to stand the chicken up and we're going to sprinkle a good amount of this inside the chicken. All over. We want to season the inside of the chicken very well. Then I'll lay the chicken down. I always have some paper towels handy to wipe off the excess seasoning and stuff from my fingers. Before I touch anything else that goes in the chicken, I will wash my hands. But now I'm going to flip the chicken over. We're just going to season the outside of the chicken with the rotisserie seasoning. I do this. I always block the camera. I apologize. It's hard to do it with my right hand or left hand. So there you go. You want to get all the wings. Make sure you get all your legs. Wings on this side. All right, now we're going to flip the chicken back over. You know we dried it with a paper towel. It's still going to have some moisture to it. So you want to get under all the wings, get the full body. You can put as little as you want or as much as you want. Now, I'm going to stand it up on the end. And I want to get this part too. There's part of the leg that I missed. Under the wings. On both sides. All right. There's our seasoned chicken. Now the next step I want to do, I'm going to flip it over. And what I do is I like to take the wing, bend it back over under itself, and put it on the back. I do the same thing with both wings. Sometimes you can lock them together. This not only will set your chicken up in the air and let some air get under it, but it prevents the wings from burning as much. Let me wash my hands and I'll be right back. Okay, I have my hands washed. The rest of the process is really simple and straightforward. I'll set the chicken aside for a second. And on this cutting board, I have a thumb-sized piece of ginger, 3 garlic cloves, and 2 lemons sliced up. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take my knife, put it on top of the ginger, and smash it, just like that. We're not going to cut it. We're not going to do anything else to it. We're just going to throw it in the chicken. Same way with the 3 cloves of garlic. Just smash them. There's no need to mince them. All we're trying to do is get it to release the aromatics. So since I showed you that, we'll bring the chicken back out. Ooh. Piece of ginger got away from me, or garlic. I'm gonna take that, put that all inside of the chicken. I'm gonna take our lemon slices, or quarters. We're gonna stuff the inside of the chicken. Now I may not use all these oranges. I have another recipe coming up here shortly that's gonna use oranges, or lemons too, so. This does one of 2 things. It helps fill out the cavity so the chicken keeps its shape better. It also, there's 3 different aromatics in this chicken, so it's going to add a really nice flavor to the chicken. I'll use this one later on. All right, now what we're going to do, wash my hands again. I have some butcher's twine. Now this particular chicken does not have a tail on it. So I took a knife and I made an incision about 3/4 of an inch in from the back of the chicken underneath. And I pull my string through so they're almost equal lengths. Yeah, the lemon's trying to come out. So you want to take your skin, try to pull it over the back. Now, we're going to take the legs, we're going to wrap the twine around one leg, going to take the other piece, we're going to wrap it around the other leg, we're going to cross them, and we're just going to pull all of this tight. We're just trussing the back of the chicken. So you just make a loop, tie it, a loop, tie it, take my knife, cut off my rope. And this is your trussed roasted chicken. And I have a cooking pan with a wire rack on it. We're going to take the chicken, just set it on top. This chicken's going to go in the refrigerator for 12 hours. When it's ready to cook, I'll bring you back and show you the next step. As you can see, this is the rotisserie style chicken on the wire rack in the refrigerator. Like I said, it'll sit there for 12 hours. All right, everybody. This is the chicken. I just took it out of the refrigerator. It's been in for 12 hours. We're gonna pick this up. We're gonna set it in a cast iron frying pan. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cook this extremely slow in the oven. I got my oven set at 300 degrees. I'm gonna cook it for 2 to maybe 3 hours till it reaches an internal temperature of 165 degrees. So I'm not gonna cook it real hot and fast. I'm gonna roast it very slow. So it's like a rotisserie style chicken that you'd get at a grocery store. So the oven's up to temperature. I'm just gonna take it, place it in the oven. I'm gonna set my timer for 2.5 hours. I'll bring you back when it's completed. All right, everybody, it's been 2.5 hours. I take the chicken out of the oven. Completely done. I've already checked it with a instant read thermometer. It's reading between 165 and 175. So it's completely done. You can see the skin's very tight, very crispy. So I'm gonna set this aside to cool down. All right, this is our eggplant that my wife just made. I have a video that I'll post on YouTube about this. So this is an amazing, I love the eggplant you make.
I'm glad you like it.
This is our roasted chicken. It's come out of the oven. You can see it's very crispy on the outside. Should be very tender on the inside.
Yep.
I'm going to carve a piece off for my wife. She likes the wings.
Thank you.
So I'm gonna flip it over. Ooh, that's well done there.
Oh yeah, thanks. I like both. I like both wings. Do you like it, or you just like the thigh?
I like the leg. I like the leg and the thigh. I'm a dark meat kind of guy.
Yeah.
You know that. That's why we never compete.
Yep.
For the.
Looks like Rainbow wants some too.
Let me get this other one off of here.
Smell good. What's that?
That's your other leg, or other wing. This is part of it, that's the other part.
Okay, thank you. That's a lot of meat.
We probably won't finish this all tonight, we'll finish it tomorrow night. So I'm gonna take a leg off for myself.
You created the carrot. What does matter? You are now pointing food right now. You went and made any color. If I had.
There's my leg. All right, honey, could you get me some of the eggplant, please?
Okay. How you like it?
I know I will, I always do. It's very hot, I can see that.
Okay, let's try.
Very tender. It's got a lot of nice spices, the green onion, the garlic. Makes it very nice.
Yeah, it will open your appetite. It's sour and a little bit spicy.
And I'm gonna try some of the chicken. It's very tender. The lemon, the garlic, and the ginger that are inside of it really brings out a good taste.
Yeah. Very good. I love
Skin's
it.
very, very crunchy, very tight.
The meat is tender.
Yes, it's very good.
How long did you marinate it? It's very flavorful.
I put the seasoning on the outside. I put the lemons, the garlic, and the ginger on the inside. And I let it set in the refrigerator for 12 hours.
Oh, that's why.
And I take it out, I cook it very slow at 300 degrees for about 2.5 hours. And that's what crisps up the skin on.
Very good. I love it.
So if you like our show, please subscribe, hit the bell, smash the like button, and anytime that I upload a video, you'll be notified and the video should come to you. So we're gonna close out for the night, enjoy our chicken and our eggplant. So you have a wonderful night, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Have a good night.